He drove a black SUV, wore a crisp blazer, and had the kind of calm that only comes from surviving wars most people never hear about. But none of that mattered. The second those red and blue lights hit his mirror. Midnight, back road in rural Alabama. No music, no speeding. Just silence and thoughts. Until two cops decided a well-dressed black man driving through their town had to be up to something. Step out of the vehicle. Now. No reason. No cause. Just tone. Marcus Bell didn't flinch. 51 years old, Army colonel, 29 years of service under his belt, and not once had he let fear take the wheel. He kept both hands on the steering wheel, slow and steady, like he was training a rookie soldier again. But make no mistake, he saw it in their eyes. These weren't peace officers. These were men who thought a badge came with a crown. "Where you headed?" "Sir," the short one sneered. Flashlight too close to his face. Nice car. Little too nice. Don't you think Marcus kept his voice flat? "Going home." The taller one stepped to the rear, hand hovering near his holster. Home. Where's that back of the bus? That's when something in the air shifted. Not rage, not fear, just calculation. Marcus gave a small nod, almost like to himself, then slowly reached into the inner pocket of his coat. One cop twitched, the other barked. "Hey, what the hell you think you're?" But Marcus already had the phone in his hand, calm as water. One button, one name. He didn't call a lawyer. He didn't scream about rights. He called the Pentagon. You should have seen their faces. Like someone just yanked the floor out from under him. Now here's the twist. A teenage kid named Andre was across the street. Phone camera rolling the whole time. At first, just some kid curious about the sirens. But when the boot came down on Marcus's back, and he didn't fight it, didn't scream, Andre whispered, "This don't feel right." And he uploaded the whole damn thing. 3 hours later, it hit 20,000 shares. Within a day, news vans rolled into that sleepy Alabama town like vultures. A human rights lawyer from Atlanta said it best. They thought they were stopping a threat. Turns out they just lit a spotlight. Investigations blew wide open. The shorter cop, turns out he'd buried 5 misconduct reports, one involving a woman with a broken rib. The taller one, his daddy was the judge who tossed every complaint. Yeah, small-town politics. But the cherry on top, a letter arrived at Internal Affairs, no name, just a USB and 3 words. Play it back. It was from a young rookie who'd once ridden with those same cops. He'd recorded private conversations, casual racism, intimidation tactics, even tips on what wording made reports bulletproof. He said, "I can't live with it anymore. Now." Marcus never asked to be a symbol, never posted, never protested. But he stood before the town council later that month. No rank, no speechwriter, just truth. "If I wasn't who I am, I wouldn't be standing here. I'd be a chalk outline." The room went dead silent. He didn't demand apologies. He didn't even say their names. But from that day forward, a new sign stood on that very road, monitored zone. Public accountability enforced, and at its base, carved into stone. Let no one have to rise, just to survive. Now, some folks called it justice. Others called it overreaction. But here's the real question. If he hadn't worn that uniform, would we even be talking about this? So tell me, what do you think? Was it justice privilege, or just another story too common to ignore? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about what justice really looks like.